Alright, hello everyone, I'm here back again on my alt, and I'm actually here for the next weather showcase. Today we're actually showcasing wind now. As you see, I have Whipple Drift, so I'm just going to immediately get into the team already. Team we'll be using is Whipple Drift. We're going to be using Very Frail, Smart, Nimble, Wind Scale. Of course, we always want to use Wind Scale. And Whipple Drift, when Whipple Drift rolls, kind of also being setter, but also being a setup sweeper. We're going to be using Typhoon. You could, if you want to, use Tempest. Tempest actually is less energy, and also you do like 10% more damage if you're outspeed them. Let's loot healing and coverage. Nature's Force, stab, hastened. Hastened, we increase our speed, and yeah, that's kind of why you prefer Tempest. But this is not a glide set. We're using 96 health, 4 energy for 250, 200 range attack, and 200. Hold up, I think we're going to be using this. It's kind of a standard for a setup sweeper. Like I said, Whipple Drift's role is being the setter and a sweeper. You got pretty good offense with it. We'll be using Forge. Now, the reason I'm using Forge is because Wind has a secondary ability where it makes toxic types deal 25% more power. I was originally going to use Venusaur, but I kind of wanted to go for something different this showcase. Because we're going to be using Robust, Smart, Very Sluggish. I think it's definitely my preferred set. Because at least always very sluggish, because you can always have whatever you want. I'm using Health Amulet. I'm using Scorching Skin. Scorching Skin is I kind of want to damage any melee attackers. I want to terrify them. This is definitely a more balanced Scorching Skin user than Crackalola. And yeah, we're using Kindle Rage, Muck Blast. Muck Blast gets increased by our power, but we could also do something like I don't have Earthquake on this one, but you could also run like Earthquake or Metal Blast, whatever the melee one is, and actually run, let's see, here it is, Paint Shower instead for even more damage. Because we're not really, actually, I'm going to use Paint Shower instead. We deal so much more damage here. We get like a 50 powered stab Paint Shower. Raging Flame, actually, I think if you want to, you could definitely use Poison instead. Raging Flame is just here because I also want to be a little bit annoying. But I think Poison is better if you're actually using Scorching Skin. I think I'm actually going to change to Poison. But yeah, like I said, because I'm using Scorching Skin, Poison is a lot better in case you don't get it, and for other different Loomians. We're going to be using 200 health. 28 is also for 250. 200 melee defense. Because this is my more robust version, you're going to be having more on this. You could, if you want to, put a bit more in the range defense for, again, Protagons. I'm going to be using Oxydrake. Oxydrake, we're going to be running Brawny, very clumsy, clever. You can definitely use very clever. Using Mysterious Dust, this thing also has the ability to heal itself, so I don't want to get statused by anything. I'm using Oxidize, increase their power. We're going to be using Vital Jab, Rejuvenate, Triumph Force, and Barbs. It's kind of our Barb setter, since, well, the other one, Forge, also has Barbs, but we're using for a different role. You could, if you want to, you could definitely use Outburst. Outburst is kind of for Urusol. Urusol is kind of popular right now, and you can do very good damage instead of it setting up on you. Now, oh, another thing, Forge is actually a very good counter against Urusol. You basically scare it off all the time. We're going to be using, we're going to be using 200 health. 4 is for 250 once more. This is kind of leftovers, but also for the rest of the tank. You could, if you want to, put more into attack. 200 for range defense. Makes sense. U-Typhoon. I was originally used Venusaur, but I changed to Forge, and because I kind of wanted to try something different with U-Typhoon. Unfortunately, I don't have I only have an Indifference one, but if you're going to be using U-Typhoon, you want Brawny. Brawny, you're already very fast under Strongest. Milkshake, you could use Specialty Goggles, but I'm kind of using a setup U-Typhoon. We're going to be using Thunderless, increase our power by 30%. U-Typhoon can actually hit very hard. We're using Outburst, Wave Wrecker, and Ruffle Feathers, and Bulk Up. Normally, you probably want to run this with gloves, but I'm using this kind of set because Ruffle Feathers, blah blah blah. We can set up Wind again and Bulk Up, so even if our Wind goes out, we can just set it up once more. Nosedive is in here because I want Wave Wrecker to hit electric types. That's kind of why you're running it. Unfortunately, we can't hit Luminami, really. But that's kind of what our other teammates are for. They're kind of meant to do everything else for us. Oh yeah, also our stats, 200 health, 28, pretty sure 28 for 250. I gotta quickly check that. That's for 250. 8 attack, You want to change that to... I don't know why it was like that, but I was kind of using a weird set before. But you want 200 attack. The leftovers is for... Leftovers go to speed. Because like I said, we're already very fast under Strongest. We basically outspeed... I'm pretty sure we outspeed Nimble Zulong at max speed TPs. Unfortunately, I don't have any more shards. Gasstroke. Gasstroke's an interesting one. We're already very weak to Icicle Traps. I was originally going to use Cinemars or a Tyrex, but I already have Villaforge on team. And the reason I'm using Gasstroke is simply because I want to be kind of like a raid boss and also stop all kinds of pivots from... Yeah, from Elguana. Elguana is very strong against our team. We do have counters for it offensively, but we definitely need a pivot for like Phage Knot or Elguana. I'm using Robust Clever, very sluggish. This is so we have a bit of Ungracious Host. It's actually a funny gimmick. If you don't Soul Burst on your soul, you can actually damage it, or like Ferroglyph, which unfortunately happened to me earlier against Farwell. Stratagem, Temp, Poison, and Photosynthesis. It's kind of a second poison user. That's kind of why I didn't have poison on the other one. Sorry if it's a bit of a long intro. 220, 280. It's kind of a standard. And last for all, Maresu and Zeppelin. Maresu is... We're using Expert Onslaught. This is kind of a Maresu Expert Onslaught team. We're using Nimble. I think Smart is kind of more ideal for more damage. Specialty Boots is, like I said, we're using Expert Onslaught, so... Maresu is kind of meant to be like the late game sweeper, but we could still bring it out for very powerful Typhoons. You could if you want to run Goggles, but I'm already using Goggles on something else. Expert Onslaught, Metal Blast, and Psycho Blast, Typhoon. This is for like, what was it, Loomain again? Chronix is kind of just coverage, really. Psycho Blast, Typhoon. Typhoon also can still hit pretty hard, but Expert Onslaught, yeah. And that's for all Zeppelin. Zeppelin will be running very frail, smart, nimble. You could if you definitely want to. You can run, let's see, very smart for more damage. Using specialty goggles, we're using Thunderlink. We increase more power. We're stronger than our other ability, which makes our resident deal more damage. We're using Typhoon, very good damage. Landslide is for we can actually hit electric types, which is very good for us. Hold up, I need to remove Peace of Mind. You could have run Resident, but actually no, yeah. I think this is more ideal. Mudslide is for emergency hazard removal. You could run Gust, but actually no, definitely Gust is better here. Sorry for the quick changes. I guess that's definitely better because you can always remove hazards just in case. Resonate is kind of there for our neutral hit option. We're running 200 health. Why am I... Sorry. I don't know why I'm running 200 health. 68 is for 250. Because we're already being a bit of offense. 200, and leftovers is this. I've already made this intro long enough. This is kind of the team. We're basically going on Expert Onslaught, and these three are kind of like our defense. So let's get in battle. Alright, we're going to get Boogie, yeah. Damn. Yeah, it's definitely a gloomy one. But I think you definitely want a smart version of this. Or can I just lead you? Wait, no. You could lead Chronix. I definitely need you for the Wintrix. Wintrix is very damaging. I think it's very fast. But at the same time, I need my air boosters so I can actually kill everything. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. We want to damage their team as much as possible, so we get let's see here. Wait, no, this thing has Metal Blast. Oh, Shen lead. I'm gonna go with Lashent first. I think I'm gonna try to scare them. Yeah, because that's an offensive Lashent. Good, the Icicle Hammer. Did nothing, and you're always... Lashent's always run gloved. We set up a barbs here. Is this not, this is not, oh, you're not gloves. I think I rejuvenate here. The reason I rejuvenate is because I want to waste the Lachent's energy. Yeah, Ice Hammer once more. Oh, it's really Ice Hammered. We set up another barbs. Not good. I rejuvenate so I get full health and then I Driving Force. Rejuvenate. Earthquakes, yep. Let's set up our third hazards. We kind of have to sack Oxydrake here. Oh, what do? You yeah, you Earthquake again. Oh, that was great. We're kind of weak to other teams right now. Let's see. Do we have anything that can hit Lachent super effectively? No, we do not. Oh, this is actually very bad. I set up Whipple Drift to set up my, yeah. Everything is weak to ice. This is very bad. Let me see. Let's go, you Typhoon. This is obviously an Ice Hammer, but yeah, like I said, Lachent kind of just counters our team completely. No, that just straight up killed. That's not Goggles. That's not even Goggles. Okay, we're unfortunately very screwed to the Lachent. Did a lot of damage, but that thing just Icicle Hammers us now. We kind of just Whipple Drift now. We Hastening. Did it just Reckless attack me? We Hasten again, actually. Yeah, our speed increased. Strong us. We might be able to get a sweep here. Hold up, can Whipple Drift save the game? Can you save the... Although I don't think I probably want to say again, wind teams, we're kind of very weak to other weathers. I think the only weather we're probably good against would be... Well, no. I think probably, it depends on the kind of team you have. The kind of team I'm using, like I said, I'm using, whatever its name is again. I completely forgot. Chironix comes out. We're using Mervesu, Mervesu Sweeper. We Typhoon to deal as much damage as possible. Can we kill Chironix here? We kill Chironix. Thank God. Oh, that thing wasn't... So that was a Watcher Lachent. With Power Cuffs, I guess? Oh, they screwed up here. They let me set up. Fortunately, Typhoon is... Yeah, I said Typhoon has too much energy reduction on us. So we took out 30 of your team. Thanks. Garlash. Garlash gets chipped. We have enough to kill the... No, we have enough for a Nature's Force. Oh my God! Whipple Drift, you just saved... Did you just save the game? Whipple Drift... I said Whipple Drift, definitely... I've used different kind of wind team before, so I kind of have experience with the wind team. I need as much damage as I can on Leviatros. That was a crit. Alright, what does Leviatros do here? Expert Onslaught. Are you telling me you just Expert Onslaught? You're not using rain. That's how Expert Onslaught works. It deals damage for rain. What are you doing? I was just gonna get I was gonna get Maresu to do this, but we just Nature's Force you. Well, that was I guess that was good. Whipple Drift actually saved the game. But the kind of team I have is kind of like an offense. Oh, oops. But the team I kind of have is like an offense win team. Mango is kind of do Expert Onslaught. Alright, we're going against Bass King for our next battle. They are using... Ooh, interesting team. Let's see... You're definitely good for... You're good. Probably good for you too. I can just poison you. I kind of just lead with wind. I have Driving Force in case I need it. No, actually, let's see. No, I definitely need Driving Force because you just set up on me otherwise. Let me think. You might lead with that for Icicle Traps. I don't mind need you. Let me think. I feel like that's another weakness for our teams. No, you have a 5-star user. I can't really... Oh, I'm not actually sure for my last teammates. This is hard. I think I might want to try to get no, you know, it's a down Maresu. Oh, oops. It's down to you. Maresu's gonna save the game. Oh, yeah, Definitely lead. Yeah, they're gonna Icicle Traps. If they do baffle me here, I kind of just, let's see. Do you baffle me or Icicle Traps? Oh no, you just Baneful Bash me. Ow! That was a crit? No, I mean, that was a super effective. We just Typhoon here. I don't think we kill, yeah. Unfortunately, we don't kill. The Okomori, that was interesting. Let's see. We just go into U-Typhoon. I'm gonna bulk up here. Also, ow. We forgot that thing has Baneful Bash. It still hurts, even though this thing's mainly played defensively. Okay, so you do baffle. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't get my defense up, but I still can do a lot of damage. I probably oh no, Infernus comes out. Infernix. Oh, let's Outburst. Yeah, I straight up just kill Infernix. It definitely pretty good. Like I said, because of Strong Gust, we become even faster than a lot of things. I'm pretty sure Nimble might outspeed a very nimble Zulong. I'm gonna actually bulk up again. The reason why I still can get my melee defense in case Acolyte comes out. Now, do you attack me or do you... Yeah. Kind of what I wanted you to do. We actually bulk up again because of Baffle. Okay, U-Typhoon is actually doing good for this battle. Now we wait to get full energy. Wait out this turn. Good. And now I spoke up for a third time, actually. I have ruffled feathers just in case. Bash. And I got my milkshake, so you didn't really do anything. That's why I'm running milkshake. For my setup sweepers, I kind of like having the milkshake. Where's your last win? But that's why I have ruffled feathers for. We outburst just in case you're, you know. I knew it. You were spine break. Unfortunately for you, my teammates are all air types, so the spine breaks don't do anything. I also have Bill Forge. But yeah, I got enough bulk ups. Okay, now here's what we do. Ruffle Feathers. Energy Surge. I get my win back up. I think U-Typhoon's are tanky enough to tank it and do any hits. Never mind, I'm faster! I'm guessing it wasn't, boots. Okay, U-Typhoon's actually doing really good here. They should have not let me set up. Even though Outburst got nerfed, U-Typhoon can still do good damage, and like I said, with bulk up, you can set up. Fortunately for you, I have +3 and plus that much defense. Jesus Christ. Oh crap, I don't do too much damage. Alright, no, of course I didn't do too much damage. I was, let's see. We wait here. You just Ice Hammer. Unfortunately, U-Typhoon goes down, I think. Never mind, U-Typhoon actually lived that. The reason I didn't rest to get my full energy back for Outburst is because I would have died otherwise. We kill. Oh my god, this is a U-Typhoon sweep. Hunter. Is your Hunter boots? Oh, you gave up. Yep. Good game. Why am I actually getting good games with the team? I wasn't expecting to do this well. And yeah, that was a sweep. And we're also expert 1 for my all account now. Alright. Time for a final battle against Blue Jay. Oh, the bugs. I don't see any ice types here. We just leave with U-type. Wait, no, you have Frostbeam, don't you? I think you do. I have you in case of ice. And also because, you know, shrimp fried rice. Can we move a Celebrate for that thing? Oh yeah, thanks. Let's see. Vanilla Forge for you and Burns. I could also poison everything out here. Now let me think. Let me specialize. Let me U-Typhoon. Who's better here? U-Typhoon I think is better here because I can bulk up. But I could have you for actually wait. Yeah, okay. That might be why I want you. Alright, hopefully this goes good. Fish Karna? Yeah, Fish Karna lead. We set up my win. I can't expect that because you're only Loomain with Ice type moves. Oh, that's why I brought Oh, I completely forgot. That's why I brought my Aki Drake because it resisted. I guess we just use you. Peace of mind. Not gonna happen, buddy. This is the one time I wish I was Baneful Dash. Because these things have regift. Gulp? Oh no, Gulp just crit me. Gulp just crit me. Wait, I survived? That did nothing. But I survived? Yeah, unfortunately, do I just lose a Fish Karna? Do I just lose a Fish Karna? That'd be funny. Yeah, we unfortunately just... they just Frostbeam me. Bro, they just really crit me. What do I do against Fish Karna? It Peace of Mind! Wait, no, I could just go Utah. Oh wait, no, I'll go. Gulp, 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 gulp. We outburst. This is the one time I wish I was at Milkshake. Can outburst kill? Outburst kills, thank God. Never mind, I survived on 1 health for some reason. This is why I said this is why you want a Brawny Yu Typhoon. Unfortunately, I only have Indifference. Because without Brawny, you don't deal the damage you want. Unfortunately, we lost Bill LaForge. Yeah, listen, I think definitely the air teams need a bit more teammates. They definitely need like an air fire type. That's what definitely needs because you're so weak to icicle traps. Eventually just comes in. This thing, I'm pretty sure it just primal slashes me. I unfortunately lost my primal slasher. I'm faster apparently. I don't deal enough damage though. Is this a set? This is a setup Helvantic? This is a Stalvantic? Not what I expected today. I guess I bulk of my own. Oh, like, yeah, this is a Stalvantic. Essentially fight. I'm going against a Stalvantic. We kind of just Wave Wrecker here. Alright, that's almost enough damage. Ugarni Gash. What's Garni Gash do to me? Melee defense drop. That's unfortunate. I don't have enough for another. No, it's only for range moves. This is awkward. I think I just sack off Yu Typhoon here. Alright, yeah, what do you do here? Garni Gash, good. I even got the Garni Gash lowered, unfortunately. Restore, we just go to, This is funny, I'm sorry. This team is kind of just not the best. I feel like I could definitely probably make a better win team, but I really just want to use Maresu with Expert Onslaught. I guess I just Typhoon here. Yeah, I kind of just killed Helvantic. Yeah, this is funny. I've got having a lot of fun with the... Because again, I'm just screwed by everything. Let's see. You fool. Time for the gas stroke sweep. What are you gonna do against a gas stroke? Huh? I get with this team. I'm sorry, I'm just having so much fun with this Nun team. Florant. Florant? Yeah, this thing just Vital Jazz me. Why did they give all the power jaw users Vice Jaws? Yeah, this thing kind of just Vital Jazz me. Damn. I'm actually gonna go Whipple Drift. I want my Maresu healthy. Yeah, this thing just 5 stars, doesn't it? Yeah, hi Florant. Hold up. Against let me think. Against a Valkyrie, how much would Maresu do? Yeah, thanks for the onslaught does nothing. It's kind of all you need goggles. But I feel like if anything, Leviatron's definitely the best. Why did you Mega Chomp? Do you not have Vice Jaws? You just swap out, don't you? But also, like, do you not have, Oh, right, I lost my item because of gold. Alright, cool, we killed Florant. Never mind, we don't kill Florant. You like Whipple Drift, you fraud. Go, my precious. Go, Marazu. An expert onslaught. What do you have left? Oh, and I crit that. That's hilarious. Oh, this team is kind of dumb. But yeah, Leviathan is definitely the best expert onslaught user. Because you have the speed already, and you can wear gloves with it. So you always have a free, you can always free up your boots user. Yeah, so I just kind of, I just tamp. Yeah, I guess Gastroke my previous, oh, hi, Scampy. That tells all some Scampy. Luckily for me, Scampy isn't yeah, oh, Battering. Wait, no, this is neutral hit. Still gonna hurt, but it's a neutral hit. Never mind, that's super effective. And my melee got defense. Wow. That's something. Battering Ram, that's not gonna do too much, because, yeah, see? I kinda just expert onslaught again, don't I? I guess I get good damage on the Valkyrie. Not good enough, but it'll do. I photosynthesis here. Why do you keep hastening? I'm just gonna go back to Gastroke. I just photosynthesis here. Play Slash. I should live that. You see? Now we Florant Blast, because you do resist my stratagem. And I don't want your Scampy coming back out. Goodbye, Scampy! Again, this team surprisingly went well, because, like, I was so unsure of this, because, again, we're very weak to ice in general. And Stratosaur, Silver Stratosaur, definitely. Oh, forfeit. Unfortunately, I was not able to get any sweeps with the freaking, yeah, well, I killed one thing, but okay, so, Wind's very interesting. I sorry. This team was oddly fun to use because I just decided, yeah, let's go all air. Let's be weak to ice. But personally, Wind teams, I feel like kind of weak right now. No hate to anyone who likes Wind, and especially you, Red Hero. I think, like I said, you're very weak to ice in general. You need that fire type, and I think definitely Wind definitely needs more teammates in general. Because, like, you definitely get walled by a lot of stuff. Like, if you just use Whipple Drift and one other thing, you could probably do pretty good. Whipple Drift and Venusaur actually sounds like a pretty good combo, but, like, yeah, but, like saying, you definitely need more teammates. You do have very good speed control, but in return you get very weak to ice, which is not very ideal right now. But, I honestly had fun. Like I said, this was a very kind of dumb team I made. It was very fun, though. I unfortunately didn't get to use Zeppelin, though. I kind of wish I did, but I have to use Wind Team. I kind of like using Wind. But like I said, probably gonna do Thunderstorm and then Rain next. I'm kind of stalling on Rain for a bit, just because I want Guardrone the speed to get its new ability. Yeah, thanks for watching. Until next time.